Hello, fellow tappers. It's ElloArfur here, and today I'm coming back for another Springfield Designs video. And so this one is going to be on the Gilded Truffle. Oh, yes. And so, as always, we've got all the entries from members of the Discord server. And by the way, if you want to feature your town designs and choose which buildings that we feature for these videos, then please remember to join the Discord. And you'll be able to find that in the link in the description below. And yeah, so it's made up of designs from the Discord, and I've got a design that I've added in this time, and also I've got some designs off the internet. So there we go. I've got a lovely showcase today of the Gilded Truffle. So this first one was kindly sent in by Mr. Snrub from the Discord server, and by the way, is an awesome Simpsons tapped out YouTuber and does other Simpsons videos as well. So a great channel to check out, and I do highly recommend that you do so. And in this design, I do really like this because we've got the railing, and we've got the hedges in front, the shrubs in front of the railing, which is really nice. Which is a nice boundary to the Gilded Truffle, and obviously there's pavement around it as well. So overall, this is a really nice design, and I do like how it's incorporated with the other buildings along this row. Looks really good. What a great start! As this next one is from Cesar from the Discord server. Many thanks for sending this one in. And what I like about this one is that it's together with Luigi's, and we've got some more dustbins added on to the singular dustbin, which is very nice. So good attention to detail. And I do love all the flowers by the tables at the back, and a lovely kind of private seating area with the hedge around the tables. It's got a really lovely look, and we've got the pavement going out to the tables and everything. It's really cool. I do love the idea of incorporating the building with a Luigi's. It's a great idea. There we go. An awesome design from Cesar. And so this next one is from F3x Pure, which is a really lovely one. I'm a fan of this one. I love the spreaded out seating, so people are spread out, and I do also like how it's by the beach as well. So it's a beachside restaurant, which is really nice. And we've got pretty much everything you need. So we've got flowers, we've got parking, we've got the lovely lamppost with the flowers or whatever they are, the little green bits, which makes it look really nice, and the gazebo as well, just across the way. And yeah, the hedges marking out the boundary to the design, and all the tables spread out. Looks very cool, very fancy. And yeah, overall, a really nice design and a great idea to have it by the beach. There we go. Many thanks. So the next one is from Orex from the Discord server. A really nice design here. I do love this one. And it is near to I forget what it's called. What's that big long building? But anyways, it's certainly a fancy restaurant. The fancy restaurants are put together. And also we've got the Anime Krusty Burger just across the way. And we've got some lampposts, and I do love these shrubs out the front as well, helping to mark the entrance to the Gilded Truffle. And the trees around it and the hedges does really kind of conceal it off from everything else and create an immersive and luxurious experience that you'd imagine from the Gilded Truffle. And it's also together with the other kind of fancy buildings, so it's selected in a kind of more fancy kind of area of the town, which is very cool. So there we go, overall really nice design, and I do love that little bench out the front as well. People to have a sit down, very nice. So the next one is from Freeze Paling with a lovely design here. What I love about this design is look at that parking area behind it, particularly with the rabbit hedge and the hedges around it, and cars can go around the rabbit and park up, and the hedges create really nice parking spaces, and we've got some barriers so they don't drive in to the Gilded Truffle area. And yeah, the iron railing is a really nice way of creating a boundary for the design. And we've got a dumpster and a little bush as well, which is very cool. I do really like how this building is incorporated into the town. It looks great. And I do love the shrubs as well, and the bunny. It just makes it just look a little bit more fancy. So there we go, another great design. As this next one is from Bart, or the Lego Link from the Discord server, And I'd really recommend you check out the Lego Links channel because he also covers amazing Simpsons Tactile content. I'd highly recommend you go and check that out, covering all the updates and everything. And yes, certainly a really, really nice design here. I love how the hedges kind of help to mark out the entrance going on to the kind of awning coming out, the Gilded Truffle awning. And I do love the hedges around, it creates a really nice boundary and conceals it off, gives it a fancy kind of look. And also how the hedges create the sense that there's cobbles all around by those hedges, but there really isn't. So it gives it that awesome illusion. And the lampposts work really well as well. So overall, really, really nice design. And the iron railing there and the dumpster behind, which helps to conceal it, which is just awesome. And it's really well integrated into the kind of other buildings in the town as well. So overall, another great design. So here we go. This next one is from Hi from the Discord server, or Hi I'm Very Cold, I should say, with an awesome Gilded Truffle here. So again, we've got the hedges to mark out the boundaries of the design. We've got an awesome, lovely, fancy fountain in the middle. And I mean, if you do have access to anything like that in the game, that is always a lovely thing to add in to your design, just to make it a bit unique. And in this case, gives it another level of fanciness, which just looks awesome. And the angels at the front as well, that's something else to consider. Another fancy kind of associated decoration. And the gargoyles as well, it looks very cool. And I do love the pavement, and again, the spaced out seating kind of idea that we've seen before. So that's a really nice design, so thank you. And so the next one is from Callaway from the Discord server. And so we've got a really nice kind of town central Gilded Truffle. And I do love all the outdoor seating around the outside. So it's kind of one of those that's merged into this kind of town centre. So we've got lots of seating, we've got the parking at the back, which is very, very cool. And I do love the awning, how it just leads straight from the sidewalk or the pavement inside, which is a really nice kind of roadside element, that kind of point of view from the design, which is a really nice idea, and it looks great. Awesome. So this next one is from my alt account on my new town that I am building up. And obviously, so in this one, I thought I'd try and use Valentine's decorations to help it look, my designs look a bit different, and incorporate the other buildings like Luigi's and things. And so I put some chairs along. I probably should have a bit more outdoor seating because I don't think 4 tables are going to be enough for all those Luigi's and the Gilded Truffle there. So yeah, put some shrubs around the tables. Probably should have mixed up the shrubs. The cobblestone wall at the back is not a bad idea. I recommend that. And the trees look nice between the buildings with the hedges. But there we go. There's my take on it. And so these are the ones that we've got from online. Oh, we've got one more from the Discord server, I should say, but it's ended up in a funny order. So this are the online ones. So what I really like about this one, we've got some kind of the shrubs, the hedges around, and the iron railing. So we've got a little outdoor seating area, and the parking in front, which is nice, and the mailbox, or newspaper stand, or whatever it's called. I've forgotten the name. But yeah, I do like the little outdoor seating section, and how the hedge separates it from other restaurants like the Krusty Burger. It just looks really cool. I love the lamppost as well. It's a really nice design. And then there's this one with all the fancy trees, and again they've gone for a beachside design with the palm trees and lots of outdoor seating that's spread out. And the flowers around it does make it look well kept. And yes, kind of the space around for people to enter the actual building itself just looks really cool. So there we go, and it does look like it's a fancy area because there's a fountain behind it as well. It's very cool. I do love those these potted trees. That is a nice. They're certainly a nice thing to add in as well into your designs for this. So this is another one. So this is actually a Valentine's one, similar to the one that I have, but I think it's on another level because they've got obviously the Valentine's archway with motion to the hedge. It just looks awesome, and the Valentine's trees, and kind of just gets onto the idea that couples go and have a dates there, and it just looks really, really beautiful. I love this one, the flowers and everything, and lots of detail. So we've obviously got there is a lamppost as well, and there's also a nature area that leads on to the Gilded Truffle, which is really nice. The Valentine's pond, very cool. Another really clever one. And I do love how the water flows behind it, and some trees as well. So lots of nature around it as well. Very cool. As there's this next one with the limo, and look at the squeaky voice. So they've conveniently got a lovely task for that, and the limo outside. That's awesome. So in this one, we've got some parking. We've got the Valentine's rose bush, some decorated hedges. So I'm assuming this one was from yonks ago, and the cones for the limos as well. That's just awesome. Look at that, and an outdoor seating area behind the back there. We've got the fencing and the table. A lovely, fancy concealed Gilded Truffle here. There we go. And here's another one. This is kind of another roadside one. Got some trees behind these two buildings, Zesties and the Gilded Truffle combined. We've got a shared outdoor seating area, which is a nice idea, and the dumpster hidden behind the back of the building. And yeah, it's just a really nice idea. I do love how the cobblestone does lead onto the actual pavement as well. Just looks really, really cool. So there we go. Oh, it appears we've doubled up. That was from Mr. Snrub. But this one is from Jack Ashbury from the Discord server. And this is a lovely design because it's like a whole walkway up to the Gilded Truffle itself. And we've got hedges creating its own lovely little nature area, which is obviously very fancy and well kept. There are lots of flowers and trees, and the shrubs help to conceal it off from the rest of Springfield. It looks very, very fancy. I do love the pavement walkway leading up to it, and the lamps by the entrance, lamppost by the entrance. Overall, looks really cool, and I do love the bench as well, the garbage bin. Some really nice attention to detail there, and overall, another great design. So there we go. So that is sadly going to bring me to the end of this video, but I must give a massive thank you to everybody who sent in their awesome designs, and honestly, it couldn't be as awesome as it has been without all of you, so many thanks. And so before we go, I'd like to remind you to check out my Patreon page, which will allow you to get early access to some of my videos. And it would be awesome if you could join the Discord server to get involved with things like this, and giveaways and competitions and so much more exciting things. And it would also be amazing if you could hit the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and good